If you're listening to this, it means you're aligned with the universe to receive this message, and it's very likely that you've entered another dimension without even realizing it. Or it could also mean that you're about to shift your vibrational frequency. The truth is, you're about to take a giant step in your life, and throughout this video, you'll discover the signs and reasons why you might already be in another dimension right at this moment. However, for that to happen, it's necessary for you to align with high vibrational content. Right, so, subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications, or just drop a like to help this content reach other people. We also invite you to make the comment section your gratitude journal. If you don't already have this habit, you can start right now. Simply comment gratitude or write about what you're grateful for today. This is important for you to elevate your vibrational frequency. Deal? Now, let's get to the good stuff. When we talk about spiritual dimensions, I want to make it clear that we're entering a realm that goes beyond what our physical senses can capture. Spiritual dimensions represent different levels of consciousness, where our soul can expand and learn lessons far beyond the material plane. These dimensions are determined by our vibration. Although we're physically present in the material world, our vibrational frequency can place us in a more dense or more elevated spiritual dimension, and this depends on our psychological and emotional state. Think of these dimensions like layers. These layers overlap one another, ranging from the densest to the most spiritually elevated. Which dimension are you more connected to today? Are you vibrating with fear, anxiety, despair, hopelessness, or are you aligned with more positive feelings? Reflect on that. Also, ask yourself, can I maintain a high energy level for weeks or months? Or does it crumble as soon as something happens? Just take a look at how your day goes, and you'll be able to determine whether your vibrational frequency is low or high. Throughout this video, I'll present signs that indicate you might be in a higher dimension simply through your vibrational frequency. So, stick with us until the end because this will shift your perspective. But first, let's dive deeper into these dimensions to better understand them. I bet you won't hear this on many other channels. Let's do a mental exercise to help you grasp this better. Dimensions work like this. Look around your room and notice where everything is located. This, of course, is the physical dimension. If you were in a low vibration, in the spiritual realm but still in your room, you'd likely see your room in a completely different way. The furniture might not be in the same place. Some objects might be missing, or the walls might appear different. This is because you're accessing a different dimension of the same room. Where in denser dimensions, it might not even look like a room at all, just some random space. Similarly, if you were in the spiritual world with a high vibration, your room would appear entirely different. The only thing preventing you from seeing this now is the fact that you're incarnated. But if you were in spirit form at this moment, this is how you'd perceive things. So, if you were in the spiritual realm right now, you'd navigate these dimensions depending on your vibration and would be invisible to those in a denser dimension than you. But you don't need to be in spirit form to be in one of these dimensions. The difference is that since you're incarnated, the appearance of your room remains in the physical dimension, even though your spirit might be connected to denser vibrations. There are theories suggesting that in the future, our physical matter will be modified through our DNA due to the elevated vibrational frequency that will establish itself on the planet one day. This could make our bodies more subtle, less dense, and perhaps more like our astral bodies. We believe this could happen in the future, though we don't know exactly when. Now that you've understood this, let's move on to the 6 signs that your vibrational frequency may be so high that you're actually in another dimension, even while still in the physical world. When someone is vibrating at a higher frequency, they begin to manifest certain signs that indicate a deeper connection with higher dimensions. The first clear sign is an inner sense of peace. Even amidst external chaos, these individuals maintain an unshakable calm. They don't get swept away by stress or the worries of daily life. It's as if they're aligned with a higher source that shields them from external turbulence. This serenity isn't just a mask, but a reflection of their internal state of balance. Another sign is empathy and the ability to deeply connect with others. People with a high vibrational frequency tend to be more sensitive to the emotions of others and the energies around them. They can sense what others are going through, sometimes even before those people realize it themselves. This deep connection with emotions and the pain of others makes them more compassionate and willing to help. It's as if they're tuned into a more subtle channel, picking up on frequencies that most people ignore. One of the most notable signs that someone is vibrating at a higher frequency is an increase in intuition. People in this vibration tend to know things without needing rational evidence. It's as if they receive information directly from higher dimensions, bypassing the traditional filters of logic. They naturally trust their instincts and often make decisions that seem to be guided by a deep inner wisdom. If you've ever found yourself making quick, precise decisions without knowing where the certainty came from, you're probably tapping into this higher intuitive field. Another sign is the sensation of lightness and elevated energy in the body. When someone has a high vibrational frequency, they feel a natural vitality flowing through them. The body responds positively, with more health, energy, and a sense of being in the flow. Even on busy days, there's an extra reserve of energy, as if physical fatigue doesn't have the same impact. Often, the person experiences moments of inexplicable joy, a contentment that comes from within, with no specific external reason. The ability to forgive easily is another indicator. People who vibrate at higher frequencies don't carry the weight of resentment or grudges for long. They understand that these emotions only drain their energy and disconnect them from inner peace. Forgiveness, for these individuals, isn't just a moral choice, but a personal liberation tool. When you're vibrating at a high frequency, it becomes much easier to let go of conflicts, leaving the past behind and making room to live the present more fully. Lastly, another interesting point is that you experience far fewer spiritual attacks due to your elevated vibrational frequency. This means you're vibrating in another dimension. If you're experiencing these signs, it's a strong indication that your vibration is elevated, and you're attuned to higher energies and more subtle dimensions. The higher you rise, the less you connect with lower dimensions. Now, tell us in the comments if you identify with any of these signs and feel like you're in another dimension at this very moment. Share something you've experienced recently, and don't be shy to admit if you're not in that other dimension yet, because all of these moments are part of your spiritual journey. And remember, you are the protagonist in transforming your life and the lives of others. For that reason, if you found this content interesting, leave a like to help this video get recommended to others, and share this content to a friend or a spiritualist group you take part. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.